Hi guys, success here, correcting biblical misconception. So this is part 2 of us discussing about the works of the flesh. Number 9 on the list is anger. Anger simply talks about the uncontrolled outburst of rage and what temper. Uncontrolled outbursts. That's kind of rage and temper where you can no longer clamp it down again. It's no longer under your control. It is categorized under the works and the practices of the flesh. Next on our list is dispute. And when we talk about dispute simply means selfish rivalry and fighting to get one's own way. So when we talk about dispute is born out of selfishness. You trying to get your own way. You want things to be done by your own way, selfishly, not considering all that. And because of that, it results into fighting and all of that. So when we talk about dispute talks about selfish rivalry and fighting to get one's own way. Number 11 on our list is dissension. And dissension simply means seeing division and disunity among people. You see that in a garden, there's always some people who are just there to cause disunity. They are there to drop one word or the other that will bring discord among people. So dissension simply means causing disunity and causing division among people. So any practices that involves you causing division and disunity among people is categorized under dissension. Number 12 on the list is faction. Faction simply means forming a clique or a group that causes conflict or separates people. 13 on the list is called envy. And envy simply means being unhappy because someone else have something good. And all of this still points to is an inner pointer to yourself, just like I explained in our previous series in jealousy. It simply means you want that thing, you love to have that thing, but you can't. So instead of you being unhappy, being envious, why not double down on yourself? If possible, learn, observe in a good way. How did the person get that thing and achieve it for yourself? See envy as an inner pointer. Like I explained in our previous series, see envy, jealousy as an inner pointer, an inner glimpse into your inner self. That I love to have this thing, I want to have this thing, but I don't have it. So how can I do it? So you learn, do the plus and minus in your life, go back to the drawboard of your life and know what you need to do and not do to be able to achieve it. So when we talk about envy simply means being unhappy about someone else because of that good thing that they have, that you don't have, but you want to have it. 14 on our list is drunkenness. And drunkenness simply means losing your consciousness or your self-control over excessive absorption of alcoholic drinks. Any alcoholic substance or alcoholic materials that you consume, that in consuming it makes you lose your self-control. It makes you lose your sense of oneness. It's called drunkenness. So when we talk about drunkenness simply means losing your self-control, losing your sense of time, your sense of oneness over excessive absorption or consumption of alcoholic substances. Number 15 on our list is rioting, or you can call it carousing. And rioting simply means wild, reckless partying or immoral entertainment. That is what rioting simply means. Wild, reckless partying, immoral entertainment, immoral fun activities. We categorize it under rioting. When you are involved in very wild, immoral forms of partying, enjoyment, it is categorized under rioting. Number 16 on the list, which says any other things like this, simply means any other sinful behavior similar in nature to the ones listed above. That is from number 1 to 15. So any other thing like this simply means any other sinful behavior that is similar in nature, like the others 15 that we have mentioned above, is categorized under the doings or the practices or the works of the flesh. In summary, guys, in case I just seen the video for the first time, this is a part 2 of a series that we've been doing about the works of the flesh. So in summary, the works of the flesh in Galatians chapter 5 from verse 19 to 21 is simply talking about sinful attitude and actions that result when people follow their fallen human nature instead of God's spirit. These sinful behaviors damage our relationship with God and with other people as well. The works of the flesh, the practices or the doings on the flesh, focuses on self, sin, and selfish desires. In a nutshell, guys, all of these behaviors and attitude I've listed before in our previous series and this series, all of these works of flesh, doings of the flesh, and practices of the flesh emanate from our sinful human nature rather than from God's spirit. So I hope that if maybe you care, you can go to the previous video so you can get a complete list of everything. I hope today as a Christian that you understand that if any of these character traits are still in you, you should know that you have to go back to work on yourself. Ask the Holy Spirit, tell the Holy Spirit, point it clear. Holy Spirit, Father, I am an envious person, I am a jealous person, I am this, I am that. Please help me work on myself. And you also have to put in the work, the earthly work that needs you to do to access the Holy Spirit so that you can be able to tame all of these sinful behaviors that can damage your relationship with God and with other people. Bye, guys.